Leo Daily Horoscope for August 14, 2022. Daily Horoscope. It is time to review everything that was achieved in this period, what was pending. Toast for the triumphs achieved and make a list for what you want to achieve in this year that begins for you. It is a good day to start projects. It is a moment of triumph and strength, so you will feel revitalized. This marks the beginning of a cycle in which it is important to take advantage of this energy in order to prepare your plans for the next period of a year. Review what worked and consider what needs to change so you can take action and be prepared. At the moment, Saturn is in the couple's house. This planet is characterized by its demand and difficulty in changing its mind. So on the subject of the couple, it is important for this day to be patient and prudent. You need to understand where the demands come from, but at the same time understand that flexibility is needed from both parties in order to reach a common agreement. In confrontations of this type, it is not pride or obstinacy that wins, but rather patience and empathy. Consider from your heart what matters in the relationship and what it is worth in your life. Although you are going to feel a lot of energy on this day, you must not trust yourself and use it in order to pay attention to details and avoid making mistakes. On the other hand, you may feel tension in your relationship as a result of a clash of ideas, and flexibility and a lot of empathy are required to resolve it. This is a good day to make passes. Right now you may be feeling pressure because you need to clear things up with someone. There may be some misunderstanding causing your discomfort. It is correct to admit that neither of them is perfect. Instead of blaming each other, it's time to look to the future. Don't you want to move forward in a harmonious way? Today is the right day to make decisions. In accordance with your nature, you take too much time when it comes to important choices. Absorb the energy flowing from today's planetary aspects. Prepare a list of pending decisions in the areas of work, finances and personal relationships, and solve the issues one by one. Don't be afraid to be wrong. It's preferable to dodging responsibility, don't you think? Daily Tarot Reading. Your future looks bright. The problems that have been troubling you will give way to a rainbow, bringing along joy, satisfaction, inspiration and hope. You will be rewarded for your pains and efforts, and the recognition you will earn will fill you with enthusiasm and happiness. Your desires will be fulfilled and your questions will finally be put to rest. You will experience love and glory, distinguish yourself and stand out from the crowd, and build a solid foundation for the future. You will be given opportunities that will signal the beginning of a new, very promising chapter in your life. A new Daily Career Tarot. Your intuition is speaking and helping you sort out some professional and financial matters that have been puzzling you for a long time. Follow your instinct, it is currently very reliable and will guide you in the right direction. Try to avoid impulse spending. You are prone to making plans that are not grounded in reality. If you feel tempted to act in secret, lie or hide the truth about a professional or financial matter, keep in mind that, sooner or later, it will all come out in the open, so try to behave as prudent as possible. Health. The moon is in the house of illness. This can be interpreted as easy to fall ill with a stomach problem. You have to be careful with food and liquids that are also governed by this satellite. The sun gives you a lot of energy, so you can ignore the problem and it can get worse. Today you are going to find that your intuition is unusually strong. You can have an instinct for something, and you're going to pay attention to it. Sometimes your nervous system is out of sync with the people and things around you. You may discover that this early prevention system is sending you an important message today. So don't ignore it. Today is the perfect time to learn how to trust this guiding system. Work. You have to be critical and carefully analyze all your activities at work, since it is easy to make a mistake in which you neglect some detail and this later. The challenge of this period is to be careful with the small details. Today's theme is in them. Today it will be difficult to circulate in your neighborhood because of the construction of buildings and the repairs in the streets. Traffic will be blocked. If you have errands to run, you'd better walk or do them very early. This will also affect phone lines, at least for a while, so you may not get the calls you're expecting. Today can be a frustrating day. Stay busy at home. Money and luck. Venus has just entered the sign of Virgo and asks you to take care of your finances. The important thing is to be careful with expenses and not take strong risks during this period. Mars in your 1st house can ask you to be impulsive and act without much reasoning. Here the secret is knowing when to listen to the voice of your proactivity and when to listen to your prudence. Today for you, the keyword is action. This morning put on some comfortable shoes and have fun. Color your dealings with others with a dash of illogical mischief and find ways to escape reality for a moment. It takes the original setting and incorporates a touch of eccentricity. Today opinions will be especially strong and conflicts may arise. You will see how a whiff of mischief and joy will remedy any situation. Love. It is a time when romantic energy is diminishing. It is important in this period to give ourselves the time to recharge our emotional batteries and grow for it. If you are in the middle of a relationship in which you do not feel understood, it may be time to redefine your priorities. You are the proudest sign of the zodiac and it can be difficult for you to face a situation where your partner demands more from you than what they provide. Let today serve as a reminder of the importance of love. Do not think that love is just a good that you must fight and conquer with conspiratorial tricks and strategic seduction tactics. You must realize that love is evident in the way you see the world. Love is a seed within you. The more you see love in those around you, even in the heart of that stranger on the street, the more you will be blessed by its radiant light. Today you will also encourage your partner to build the foundations of life on the basis of idealism and spiritualism. Your partner may have slipped away from the path of leading a good life to the life of an addict. Such mistakes happen in life and that is where you are supposed to step in to save your better half. It is not easy to build an ideal home and hence you may have to face many dramas and traumas even. Especially when property and family come into the picture. This is an area where misunderstandings can crop up easily. The key to solving this problem is to communicate to each other freely and sort out all the confusions at the right time. You and your partner will remain sympathetic and understanding of each other. Your partner will be successful in connecting to you on a psychological level very strongly and will be a real source of inspiration for you. Your partner has a very strong intuitive ability and precisely knows when, how and where he or she is supposed to connect to you. Your beloved can perfectly assess when you are in need of comfort and support. However, you may need to bother a little bit today. And the reason behind that would be the deteriorating health of your partner. Do not panic if something unpleasant happens all of a sudden, just take necessary precautions and keep medical aid within your reach. Lucky colors, royal blue, acid green and silver. Lucky numbers, 2, 6, 56, 78. Love Tarot card. The Love Tarot deck gives us the Temperance card today. This card suggests the process of mixing and matching, trying to find the right combination. For couples, this means adjusting your relationship. You might address some issue related to your home, your sex life, your emotions, your children. Talk honestly about your concerns. Decide what changes need to occur. Perhaps the two of you remain a couple, but no longer share the same bedroom, or even the same roof. You may have to go back to the drawing board if your first solution doesn't work. Temperance requires patience. Single folks experiment with a different method of meeting potential dates, perhaps a matchmaker or dating site. This card warns singles against jumping into a new relationship with both feet. The Temperance card highlights the need for creative adaptation to shifting circumstances. It suggests cooperation, compromise, and controlled experimentation.